That's live. Where? Okay, I am live. I think I've posted everywhere, so I can close Discord. Let's get the mouse over here. Let's make sure the cameras are good. That camera's good. That camera's good. That camera's good. It's not super bright over there, but let's pull some stuff out of the fridge here. Hopefully I got everything I need. Food and drink, I want the right one. This. That. This stuff. Probably going to be mushroom heavy. And that. Hey, Karate Cart, how are you doing? Hey, Ash. Sorry, I didn't get quite all my notes ready before I went live. But it was 6 o'clock and I wanted to go ahead and go live. Where's my other knife? Where's my other knife at? Hey, Space Cadet. Alright, I said I would do everything start to finish. I am going to upload this to YouTube, so hello YouTube. What we are doing tonight is my Twitch community had a community challenge to get me to do a cooking stream because my my real job, I work in kitchens and stuff and all that. You're not going to see anything fancy like on TV, but I don't know. Here we go. I said I would do everything start to finish. No TV magic. Nothing's pre-cut. Nothing's pre-cooked. As you can see, the stove over there. I got a face cam. I got my cutting board cam here, which is kind of in the way right here. So sorry about that. But I was pretty happy with how well I got this to set up in my kitchen. But we're gonna start here. Do you want a bunch of onions or do you want a little bit of onion? I'm sauteing onion and mushrooms to go on top of the chicken and stuff. Okay, good. So, probably questions I should have asked sooner, but hey Zondrule, how you doing? Hey Pomegranate, how you guys doing tonight? For anybody that is not usually in this channel, I usually don't do cooking stuff, but we had a community challenge, and here we are. Doing better now that you got the cooking stream? Shit, maybe I'll do this once a month if you guys, like, I mean, if this goes over and y'all like it so much, maybe I'll do it once a month. I mean, I eat every day anyway. And it was worth it, Pomegranate says. Alright. How do I want to do these? I don't want to do... Let's just do them easy. We're going to do it kind of the lazy way. It'll be okay. I'm going to try not to cut myself tonight. I did not get bowls and stuff out. Here, I think this will be big enough. Gordon Ramsay who? Yeah, right. Alright, so we're going to set those to the side a little bit here. Hell's Kitchen, but it's Christensen instead. No, nobody's going to be yelling at me tonight, except maybe Curito in the background a little bit. Let's just make it all. Whatever, I can save the extra. I'm not too, I am on, yeah, I was like, I am on camera, right? Oh. Some people wash mushrooms. I don't like to do it because it makes them mushy. I don't know. A little bit of dirt's not going to hurt you. And these should be pre-washed anyway. Nope, it says wash after use. Oh well, we're not going to. Every time I wash them first, I don't like it. Yeah, it alters the texture, and they don't hold very well if you wash them first. Like, if we're gonna cook them right away, so it's not a big deal. But a little dirt don't hurt, right? At least not in a home kitchen. Now, if I was in the commercial kitchen, you know, I'd be doing stuff. I'd be wearing gloves. You know, I'd be doing some other stuff. But since I'm at home, I don't have to do all that stuff because it's just for me and her. All right. Ooh, that's got a big old chunk of dirt on it. We don't want to straight eat dirt. So how's everybody doing tonight? Everybody eat dinner already, or were you guys waiting for me to go live before you ate dinner, or... You already ate? Alright. There's that. Now, I oil my pan. I don't know how well you're going to be able to hear me at the stove. I got a pretty good mic over here. I have the same mic I use downstairs. So, I oil my pan to keep it from rusting and stuff, but we don't want that because we're going to cook with butter. There's enough to get us started. Didn't feel like cooking, just a lazy day. Ordered a salad and some wings. Yum. Oh, that sounds pretty good to me. So that's getting hot. That'll get started. We are going to rinse our cutting board off here. Okay, let's go ahead and get these potatoes. Now, I didn't put baked potatoes because I'm not actually going to bake the potatoes. I'm gonna... The fuck is a cartoon Cartman? Oh, yeah, it's from South Park. I'm not actually gonna bake the potatoes. I'm gonna do a little trick, which some of you might know, some of you might not know. But we're actually gonna nuke them, and we're gonna nuke them a certain way. Sorry, I don't have enough webcams to have one everywhere in the kitchen. So you don't get to see what I do at the sink. It is what it is. So we're gonna take our potatoes. We're gonna grab 2 paper towels. We are gonna soak those paper towels in water, which I already did, and then we're gonna wrap the potatoes, because what this does is it lets you basically steam them in the microwave, and that's how we're gonna cook the potatoes. We're not gonna start again. It's a little early for this. This camera is in the way. Okay, butter is starting to... I guess I can move that over a little bit while I'm just doing one pan. Butter's starting to melt. Yeah, I'm going to upload this to YouTube as well, as long as I don't burn my house down or something in the process, because I'm talking to you guys and not paying attention. Goes over there. Put that over there. 6-year-old video. What? What are you talking about? Oh, I don't have. I don't have my alert box. Whoops. Give me just a second here. Let me add my alert box. I knew I forgot to do something. Add source. Alert box. Done. Totally forgot to add the alert box. My bad. Let's make sure it is working now. Oh wait, that's a different alert box. That's don't use blurp. I don't have blurp set up. Give me a second. Looks like I'm gonna have to do a little bit of editing before I send it on to YouTube. I was really hoping I'd just be able to send it on to YouTube, but it does not look like I'm gonna be that lucky. Okay, let's see here. Where's my blurp config? There it is. Setup. Copy. 1 second. I don't know what it is. I don't have time right now to switch back and forth between browser source. I mean, I'm sure it says what it is. I'm pretty good with descriptions. Done. Okay, so did I fix that? I don't know. Let's try this one. Yeah, okay, fixed it. There we go. Sorry about that. I totally forgot about alert boxes. I was all gotta get these cameras, gotta get these cameras, gotta get these cameras. And now I got the camera set up. Okay, so we got the butter's over there melting. Let's go ahead and rinse broccoli off here a little bit. And sorry if I'm not super responsive to chat this evening. I don't want to murder my hand. and I could not find. I looked for like half an hour at Walmart to try to find the liquor I needed, and I could not find 151 or any banana liqueur at all. He tried to give me this spiced stuff, but I was like, I don't want spiced rum for Banana Fosters. It's probably a little bit. That far low is probably going to be a little chewy. We don't want that. Those look good though. Let's grab another bowl. I'm going to get every bowl in our house dirty at the rate I'm going. That's good. Those look good. That's all good. Okay, so we got that. We got that. Carrots. I'm just going to leave the carrots whole. We don't need to do anything to those. All right, now we can clean the chicken. So let's rinse this off again. And normally I would have a towel under my cutting board because it keeps it from wiggling. But this cutting board, as you can see on the edges, it's rubber, so that prevents it from moving anyway. But normally you want to get any kind of dish towel, get it wet, and put that under your cutting board. It'll keep it from slipping and sliding like it's doing a little bit, but let's go ahead and throw one under there. How you doing, Waffles? But yeah, if you go ahead and throw that down, and then put this on top. See how it's not moving as much as it was? Like, it's a lot harder to move that way. Let me set these onions over here. I'm done with them. That butter is getting really close. Let's throw a couple in. It's just about ready. Just about ready. So while we're waiting on that to be ready, we are going to clean Curritos chicken. And I am just, I would normally reuse this container to set this stuff in, but there's a lot of goo on this. And I don't want that all over the counter, so I'm going to wash my hands real quick and grab a plate. I used my hand towel. Hey, Fire Moose. Sorry if I miss anybody that popped in. I am trying to pay attention to what I'm doing here. Okay, so that's hot and ready. So first, we're going to throw all the onions in there. And black pepper. Which is almost empty. And salt. And we're going to let those cook for a minute. I don't need to stir over there and watch them. So now we are going to see all this white stuff that's fat. Does not taste great. If you ever get chicken and it's got a really chewy piece, it's that fat on there. I've got a pretty sharp knife, so this will not take very long. But like, yeah, see that part in there? You want to get that out if you've got a sharp knife. I mean, you can eat it. It's not going to hurt you. It's just going to be that little chewy bit you get. Nobody likes that. I forgot to get a plate. My right hand is still clean. Okay. So we're going to set that over there. We are going to get that. And you want to get as little of the meat as you can because, I mean, you paid for it, right? So you don't want to. A lot of people will like just hack off huge sections, and if you do that, you're throwing meat away. You don't want to throw a whole bunch of meat away. You just want to cut right next to where the white is. All the white is bad. Like, see that right there? That'll be chewy as shit, so you want to get that out of there. Yeah, see, that's a pretty good looking piece of chicken right there. Of course, as I say, as I cut a couple more things off. Get rid of that. Okay, this one's got a bunch of fat on it. This must have been the one on the bottom. The bottom piece or pieces usually aren't. I just bought a little pack of chicken because I didn't want to clean a whole bunch of chicken tonight, to be perfectly honest with you guys. Because if I open it, I'm going to clean it. Okay. Yeah, we've already been live for 21 minutes and we haven't even really started cooking yet. Okay. So now our 3 I'm gonna go ahead and cook all 3 of those tonight. I'm gonna feed her first, and hopefully by the time she's done eating, the Banana Fosters is ready. Alright, so let me grab some little baby tongs here. Get all that stuff broken up. I hope you guys can hear me. Oh, we're not set. Where's my thing at? There it is. Okay, didn't grab the tongs. So, now that we got these clean, still a little bit of white on them, but it'll be fine. Some of that will cook off. You just want to get the bulk of it off of there. Let's grab our pepper that I forgot to refill before I went live. Let's refill our pepper real quick here. Okay. I like to use pepper grinders. I mean, I don't know if it's better or worse, or I think it's 6.5 one way, half a dozen, or six one way, half a dozen the other. Man, I can't even talk tonight. It smells better when you use the pepper grinder like that. So maybe it's all just a hallucination. I don't know. Okay, so these are thick pieces of chicken, so we're gonna pepper the shit out of them for 2 reasons. 1, they're so thick, and 2, a lot of that's gonna fall off in the pan anyway. So a lot of people will under-season or like won't even use salt and pepper, but a lot of that's gonna fall off in the pan. It's gonna fall off when I flip it over and season the other side. Like there's a lot of possibility for fall off. I told you I wasn't gonna use TV magic. No, ta-da. Okay, here's the done thing. Like, no, I don't want to do that. Y'all spent 125,000 channel points, which is a lot of viewing time. I wanted to make sure I did it good for y'all. Okay, so those are nice and seasoned for Q. So we're going to throw those over here. So those are ready to go on. Yeah, those are getting really close to where I want them. Okay, let's clean all this chicken off. And I'm gonna cheat a little bit on the steak because this will help a lot bigger than I realized when I bought it. Oh, I have some dark rum. Oh, very nice. Okay, so I can make some decent banana foster. We do have some dark rum. I didn't think we had any left. So I'm gonna use this thing. And what this is called is it's called a Jacarder. And what it is, it's got a whole bunch of little knives. See all those knives there? What that does is it's going to penetrate this piece of meat and it's going to make it so that it cooks faster, because I didn't realize how thick this was. Like, this is fucking thick. I didn't realize how thick that was when I bought it. And I don't want to butterfly it. So what we're going to do... Hey, Panda. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to season it. I like a fucking ton of seasoning on mine. A bunch of salt and pepper. And then let's flip it over, because I don't want to contaminate my salt and pepper shakers here, because I use them for everything. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this thing with all the knives and we're just going to hit it a couple times. And what that does is, see those holes? It's really good for two things. One, it'll make food cook a little bit faster. Two, it tenderizes. I guess it's good for three things. One, it'll make it cook a little bit faster. Two, it tenderizes it. And three, if you're going to marinate something, this is the way to do it. A lot of restaurants, specifically Golden Corral, buys this cheaper steak, which isn't, this is actually a decent steak. I didn't need to do this to this. I just don't want to wait 12 years for it to cook. But it'll make it marinate faster because the holes penetrate the meat and it allows the marinade to get inside of it. Okay, so however, did I burn my onions? No, those look good. Alright, so onions are just about ready. Mushrooms do not take very long to cook. And they're going to shrink way down. So now that we added more food over there, what do we need to do? We need to add more seasoning. And we are going to stir up that. And that's going to go on top of the steak and on top of the chicken. Hey, Rooster. Twitch takes half your subs. Well, I'm going to medium, so I don't know what to tell you. Oh, hey, little monsters. How much is delivery? For where you live, about $5,000. I don't have a water handy, Pringles, so I guess I'll pop open a Mountain Dew, and I will do your hydrate on a Mountain Dew. Okay, so that can go in there. That can go in there. We're waiting on that. Let's get another pan ready. might need a little bit more butter. Let's throw this onto here. I'm trying not to get a million things dirty tonight. Let's wash this stuff. Now, I have a whole bunch of cutting boards, and if I really wanted to, I could have just used a different cutting board for every single thing, but I don't want to be washing dishes for an hour after this is over, so let's see, did I miss anything? Let's see, Ash, so you can save your channel points. Yeah, only 30 channel points. Yeah, for Curito, it's only 30 channel points. Everybody else, fucking, you gotta cough up cash if you want delivery. Because she's in the same room. Well, sort of. What was I doing? I need butter. We need more butter over there. Now we're going to cut these a little bit smaller because I want it melted now. The first stuff I threw over there, I didn't care when it got melted. That needs a little bit more butter. And what did I use this for? I think that was just, yeah. So since that was just onions, we're going to rinse it out. And we will start getting the banana Fosters ready. I hope these bananas I bought are good. They look good. So our cutting board is clean. Our knife is clean besides a little bit of butter, which is fine. I mean, this is going to get cooked anyway, so if I did miss a little bit, it's not really the end of the world. I could not find any banana liqueur, but it turned out I do have some dark rum that we can use. The guy at Walmart looked at me like I was crazy. I was like, dude, I just need an airplane bottle of 151, and I need an airplane bottle of banana liqueur. And he's like, what? Like, what are you going to do? Like, he looked at how big I guess it's because of how big I am. He looked at me like I was fucking crazy. And I was like, I'm just trying to cook dessert tonight, bro. I don't want to buy... Because for me to buy the like bottles of liquor, I would have had to spend like $50. And I was like, I'm not going to do that. We'll save one banana for Q to eat in the morning before work. I don't think I need that one. Okay, so with where this mushrooms and onion is right now, I normally cook it a little bit longer, but since I'm gonna save it on something that's warming, I'm gonna take it off now. But it needs to be cooked a little bit longer. But by the time the steak or the chicken is done, it will be done. It'll just finish slow. Sorry, I'm working around the camera here. Alright, so now what do we got? We got this nice, delicious pan, right? So what are we gonna do? We're gonna take some butter. We're gonna cube it up so it melts a little bit faster. My kitchen smells like beef jerky right now because about 3 feet that way, I've got the last 3 pounds of beef jerky being made. I can't smell anything else over the beef jerky. I don't know if she can or not, but I can't smell anything else over the beef jerky. My house has smelled like beef jerky for 2 days. Huh? Yeah, she says it smells like jerky too. But yeah, I'll show you guys the jerky I'm making. So this is some jerky that's already done. I made 10 pounds of jerky, and I use ground meat, so it's really greasy. That's why it's so greasy, is because this is actually ground meat jerky. It's not, because regular meat is so fucking expensive around here right now. But I'm gonna vacuum seal it, and I'm gonna put some off to the side with some of those little pouches that you get in like normal beef jerky. I got some on Amazon coming, and I'm gonna seal some, and I'm gonna open it in a couple months and see how it tastes. And if it tastes good, I'm gonna make like 20 pounds next time I make it. But I made a whole big roll of well, my brain, of ground meat. So no, because then to sell it, you have to get a license. You have to go through a whole bunch of stuff, and it's just not worth it. Okay, so our chicken is cooking. Ooh, the camera got turned a little bit, huh? You've never had jerky? Wow, you're missing out. It's good. It is so good. I just wish it wasn't so expensive. Okay, so now all we've done is bananas and stuff on here, so that's fine. So what do we need? We need more butter. So over here, we are going to start the vegetables. Oh shit, I forgot to start the microwave. So the potatoes that I showed you earlier, they're in the microwave now. Started that. Something fell. How much butter do we need? That should be good. Okay, so that's starting. We don't need to do anything with that really. What I am going to do with these carrots though, because when they bag carrots, they put water in there. And we don't need all that water going in there with that butter, because all it's going to do is make it pop. So we are, it's probably a good amount for how much broccoli I have for 2 people. Let's see here. Only typing here, the ME1 super dry or the 2 just for the place. Oh, we're talking about jerky. Okay. So yeah, we'll just kind of pat these dry a little bit. No reason to throw a whole bunch of moisture into a pan with butter. It's just gonna make it pop for no reason. We don't get anything out of it, so there's no reason to do it. So one reason, like you'll see a lot of people when they're cooking, they'll move the food around for no particular reason. Part of the reason you want to move stuff around is like this pan, for example. As you can see, there's a bunch of area on the pan where there's no meat, so that area is hot. So what I do is I kind of like rotate it around. It doesn't look like it moved anywhere, but it did. And I use those hot parts of the pan to make it cook faster. Our bananas are here. We're going to need another pan for... Probably shouldn't have used that pan for that. Shit, I don't have another small pan. So this isn't what I would normally use for Bananas Foster, but I'm running out of pans because I'm not equipped to make a whole bunch of little things. So we're going to set these carrots off to the side. We're going to bring the butter back. And we got quite a bit of bananas in there, so we're going to melt quite a bit of butter. We're going to need... I'm going to use Myers Dark Rum. It's really good to cook with. Oh, that camera's upside down. It's really good to cook with. I guess, I don't know. I don't really advocate drinking anymore. Because I don't, hey Ashlyn, how you doing? Because I don't really drink anymore. So don't drink kids, it's bad. It'll give you stomach problems. Okay, so that is ready. So carrots take a little bit longer to cook. So we're going to throw the carrots in first. And anytime I do stuff, I like to add a little bit of this. Because it's going to make your vegetables taste awesome. How's my ankle doing? I'm okay. Let's see here. Don't have that here. Something the ulcer is not fun. Okay, and then that'll go in next. That's actually going to need a little bit more butter, I think. Okay, so where are we at? Her chicken's getting close. The potatoes have about another 6 minutes, which is about how long everything else is going to take. Oh, you guys playing 7 Days right now? Yeah, I was gonna get on and play a little bit today, but I was like, fuck, I got a lot. Like, it took me a minute to. I had to clean the kitchen, which it wasn't bad, but I had to. Mainly when I say clean, I had to get all the shit off the counter so I could get my laptop and stuff in here. We can put this away. Because, like, the camera over the stove is actually an old cell phone camera, or an old cell phone that I repurposed. And because I'm a food safety advocate, I think everybody should practice food safety even in their own homes. The chicken's not ready, but when it's close, we are going to check it with a handy dandy meat thermometer. Sorry, the camera's upside down, so I'm confusing myself a little bit with where stuff goes. Wow, it's 76. It's fucking hot in here. I wonder why I'm sweating. That'll be ready for dessert here shortly. I also, for the potatoes, Q doesn't want any, but I like marshmallows on my sweet potatoes, so I'm gonna put marshmallows on mine. She says she doesn't want any because she's crazy. But what are you gonna do? Yeah, right. Marsh mushrooms. I love marshmallows on my sweet potatoes. She's like, no, that's a Thanksgiving thing. I'm like, no, that's a sweet potato thing. Maybe it's just a fat person thing, then, little monsters. I don't know. I can't really get the whole stove. I guess I kind of can. Oh, that's like a casserole, Pringles. That's like a sweet potato casserole. That's really good too. I know how to make that from scratch too because of my tenure at Golden Corral. Um, I don't think I need to advertise my Discord or anything because I think everybody in here already knows who I am. If there's any new people, how are you doing? I don't usually do cooking streams. We had excuse me, we had, well, there's the Discord if anybody needs it. We had a community challenge, and I cook at my real job. It's off season right now, and I work at a seasonal place. And everybody's like, "Why don't you cook for us?" I'm like, "Why don't you give me a whole bunch of channel points then?" So we uh, we had a 125K channel point community challenge over the course of 2 weeks, and yeah, there's nobody new in here. There might be a couple, like you might not know who Ashlyn is. You might not know who Zondrul is, but there's nobody new in here. I know who all these people are. For Ash's love of Baby Shark. But yeah, we'll start on the dessert here shortly. Baby Shark. I don't know how loud that is for you guys. I'm uh I'm on my laptop, which is super quiet, so I hope the sound is all okay because it's hard to gauge stuff on my. Hey, bro. Say little bro. Ooh, that's about ready. Let's turn that down. I'm moving my pan around a little bit to get around the camera I got hanging down over there, so it's a little. I'm burning a little bit of stuff more than I normally would. Oh, let's just throw this last bit of butter in here. Oh, it won't fall because of how I have it up there. You can kind of see it right here. Like I got it clipped to the cabinet. It definitely won't fall. Just salt and pepper, Ashlyn. Salt and pepper. That's all you need. You don't need fancy seasoning. If you use salt and pepper and you use enough of it, that's all you need. Restaurants need to use more salt and pepper. We're almost ready for this part. See how those potatoes are looking. Ooh, those are done. Okay, so let's get another stick of butter. I usually don't use this much butter. I know I've gone through a fucking ton of it tonight. I usually don't use this much, I promise. I use a lot, but I usually don't use this much. Alright, that chicken might be getting close. Let's check it. Oh, the chicken might be done. That piece isn't done. That piece definitely isn't done, but I think these other two are. I want to make sure that chicken's done. It's done in a couple of spots, but I'm not happy with it yet. Yeah, I have that stuff. Like I have that. It's just fucking full. Well, maybe not. I guess we used more of it than I thought we did. She must use it when she cooks. I don't really use it. I just use salt and pepper. It's good on fries. It's really good on fries. Like if you make your own fries and cut them up and stuff, and we do them in the air fryer, like it's really good on fries. It's really good on fries. Um, but we are ready for. Actually, we could probably. Getting really close to hers being ready. Do you want cheese on your vegetables? No, no, really? Okay. She doesn't want cheese. She has a bit of a lactose problem, so sometimes she wants to fight it, sometimes she doesn't. All right, so let's go ahead and. Ooh, hot. You want brown sugar on your potato? Really? She's crazy. Well, her dinner is going to be set up very different than my dinner. It sounds like. So there is her potato. Gonna leave that thermometer in there for a second. Oh, you guys can't even see the. Leave that in there for a second while it gets up to temp. That'll be my plate. I guess I don't need this knife. I don't know what I thought I was going to need it for, but I guess I don't. That'll be for dessert. Yeah, the camera is in the way of a lot of things because there's nowhere else to put it. So like when I was opening the microwave to get the potatoes out, I'm not going to spend 2 hours to bake potatoes for you guys. I'm sorry, but I did show you a nice trick to get a nice good baked potato. I'm wondering if my thermometer's off. We're gonna cut this chicken open because there's no way it's not done. Like, there's no way it's not done. It looks fucking beautiful. Yeah, it's done. We'll throw it back on just in case, but it definitely looks done. Give it a nice quick, we'll give the 2 fat pieces a nice quick sear just to make sure they're done. I don't want to give Q salmonella just because I'm being impatient. Hey, what's up, DJ? Okay, that piece is definitely done. See how juicy that is? Yum. So we'll give her this one, and the other ones can be leftover pieces. Hey, your dinner's ready. I'm gonna steal some butter out of that. I'll turn that down a little bit. I'm doing good. Oh, here you go. You're welcome. Yep. You're welcome. Okay, so I went ahead and fed her first. Set that off to the side. Hey, Marie. Let's get. What did I cut with those? I think I just cut stuff with it. Let's give it a quick wash down.
Put it out. Wash it.
Just in case.
Let's see it work.
Okay. Give it a quick dry. Let's. I think I'm done with this.
You know what the veggies need?
Huh?
You know what the veggies need?
What?
Garlic. Fresh garlic, though.
Well, we don't have fresh garlic.
I know. I guess I should have told him for work.
I was gonna ask you to get some liquor from work, but I didn't think you'd bring it home, so I didn't bother asking. So I could have made this stuff the correct way. I mean, the way I'm gonna do it is not incorrect. It's just not the fun way.
There's no fun way.
Yeah, you flambe it, you light it on fire.
Oh, wiggle.
That's what I wanted to do, but couldn't find one. I couldn't find any little bottle of 151, and I wasn't gonna buy a bit. We don't drink, so I'm not gonna buy a big bottle of it. Turn that down just a little bit. Um, and I am gonna make the banana foster before she's done eating because she's eating slow. So we're gonna go ahead and start that here in a second.
Aren't you glad I'm a slow eater?
Because if I wait for her to be done, you guys are gonna have to wait like an hour to watch me make the banana foster.
Not that slow.
Because she eats about the speed of a sloth.
No.
Thank you, Pomegranate. Okay, so I'm not gonna measure anything. You probably should, but I'm not going to.
How's your steak?
Oh, I just put it on.
Oh.
So we are gonna put in some brown sugar here. Do you like cinnamon? You like cinnamon, right? Okay. It's your mom that can't have cinnamon. Okay. All right. So is our butter melted? No, that's not enough butter.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is chicken. What the fuck? Do you want to eat on it?
Huh?
Do you want to eat on it with the chicken?
It didn't. It wasn't wanting to hit temperature. So okay, is that? I don't know. I got a lot of bananas. I think that'll be okay. So we're gonna do that without the sweet potatoes.
What?
We're gonna. They said it sounds really good except for the sweet potatoes.
That tastes kind of great with the butter.
All right, we're gonna put some amount of brown sugar in there. You're gonna get a little bit of. At work, I refuse to cook like this
True.
because at work, everything should taste the exact same because it's a business. But we're not at work. We're at home. Hello, anybody I missed. Sorry if I missed anybody. I'm trying not to burn stuff while I talk to you guys. Oh man, tell me we got. Pretty sure we have cinnamon, don't we?
I didn't use all it.
Yeah. Okay. Do a little bit of cinnamon.
I haven't made pumpkin pancakes in a minute.
We're gonna do a little bit of the rum. And we're gonna cook all the liquor out of it, so don't you worry about that.
What kind of rum is that?
Myers dark rum. It's really good to make desserts with.
Really? Like rum cake?
Yeah, like if you're gonna make rum cake, that's probably what you want to use.
Oh.
I think.
I don't know. I've made rum cake before.
Cook it out and then add more, Panda says.
Yeah.
What am I forgetting to put in there? I'm forgetting to put something in the banana foster. Hold on, let me Google the recipe real quick. Is it already open? No. Banana foster. I know I'm forgetting something. Butter, sugar. I don't have heavy cream. I'm not putting that gross shit in there. Nope, that's everything. We're gonna put a little bit of salt in there though, to give it that salted caramel taste.
I love salted caramel. You're really trying to make me sad, aren't you?
What up, Trippin'? I am. I'm sharing it with Kirito. She's over there eating already. You already missed me putting her part of it together. Let's work on my. Let's start working on my plate here. While this is hopefully still kind of hot. Yeah, it's still kind of warm.
I feel like it's like I'm slow. So
So we are gonna pop that open. Throw a little bit of butter on there. And because I like good stuff,
Hey. I already eat too much sugar. I'm probably pre-diabetic as it.
I am gonna put some brown sugar on there. And then I think I'm done with the brown sugar. Give Little Monsters a shout out too. If you didn't give Little Monsters a shout out, if you're gonna be doing shout outs, you gotta do Little Monsters. Alright, and then we are gonna put some marshmallows on here. And I don't have a salamander, so we're gonna throw it in the microwave and cheat.
Where will we put one in our kitchen?
We don't have room for one. I'm just saying I don't have one, so I'm gonna throw it in the microwave and cheat. I was just explaining.
You know, we should get the porch.
I don't think we'd use more. I think we'd lose more propane to leakage than we would to using it.
Probably. You know, like I
Oh, give Waffle a shout out too. I forgot he was in here still. Come on, Space Cadet. You gotta give all my buds a shout out, not just the one you know. Did I miss any? Yeah. Thank you, Cadet. Yeah, if you guys haven't checked out Little Monsters, Waffle, or Trippin', they're all streamers. Waffles does a bunch of 7 Days stuff. He cooks every now and then. Little Monsters has a custom mod he's working on for 7 Days. And Trippin' kind of streams everything. I don't think he really has any one thing. He's kind of all over the place. Sometimes he does Among Us. Sometimes he's playing Call of Duty. Sometimes he plays Phasmo. So like I guess he's a variety streamer. That's the word I'm looking for. I was like, what is the word I'm looking for? It does a bunch of stuff. Little Monsters, why don't you talk about your mod a little bit there? He said he might let me install it. First and foremost, I know it adds in a bunch of custom zombies, but they're all client or they're all server side, so you don't have to install a mod for them.
Ooh. Interesting. How's that work?
You just use assets in the game. Man, I bet that's about done. If I don't pull that off soon, I'm gonna overcook it.
What do you think? Look at
Oh shit, I got another plate. I already have a plate in there. Yeah, you see those juices and stuff running off of it? Yeah, that's good. Sorry, my camera's upside down. I keep forgetting. Yeah, see all that? See how it glistens like that? That's what you want. And then let's just slide this off onto here. And then see how that's bubbling? That's what you want. You want to caramelize. We're basically making caramel that we're going to toss the bananas in here in a second. Which is why you're supposed to have heavy cream, but I don't have a heavy cream, so what are you going to do? Alright, so we're going to throw bananas in there. Just get them stirred up in there real good. See how thick that is? It's not as thick as it should be, but it's getting there. It's a lot thicker than it was. I think I'm finally done with the butter, now that I went through everything we had.
Seriously?
No.
Like me?
Are you kidding? We have so much butter
No. No.
here. Okay. Gonna give me a little bit of vegetables. Where'd my tongs go?
I don't know.
Some good looking chicken. Now these are metal tongs in a
Non-stick skillet.
non-stick skillet, so I gotta be careful. You know, I don't think I want cheese on mine either. I think I changed my mind.
They're fucking great.
This
without
fucking
cheese.
smells really good. I can smell it now. Finally overpowered the jerky smell. Okay. So, we got that. See how it's bubbling again? That's what we want. Of course. I want a whole bunch of that. Fuck yeah. It's good shit right there. And I will set this over on the table. We're getting close to dessert being done. We're not quite there, but we are close.
It's really good. I could this.
You know why?
Why?
Because I put honey on them.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really good. Why would you want cheese on honey veggies?
That's why I changed my mind. It's one of the reasons. Okay, so I guess we could move this where you guys can see it a little bit better. How's that? Oh no, yeah, that's good. Okay, so that's the Bananas Foster, which is gonna go over. Everybody got really quiet. I think everybody went to go get food.
Are you hungry?
Everybody stopped talking. Okay, we're just gonna make a little Banana Foster because it's gonna take us a hot minute to get all this food. Too busy wiping off the drool. A red panda. That's getting there. It's not there, but it is close.
But you needed heavy cream. I could have brought some of that home.
Yeah, I totally forgot you need heavy cream for that. And when I was shopping, I was like, it'll be fine. And then I got home and I was like, that's kind of important, but we're gonna make it without it. It makes the caramel. It's part of the caramel process.
Oh.
When you make caramel, you use heavy cream. But I
Just
mean,
won't make me sick, I guess.
it's looking pretty good. It's gonna be really good when it cools down. We'll let that simmer here for a couple more minutes. How long did it take? I said it was going to take about 2 hours. Where are we at? Oh, we're only at about an hour and 15 minutes. A lot quicker than I thought it would be. Oh, Karate, thank you for the follow. I'm sorry I missed that earlier. If you're still present. Yeah, see how up here? See how it sticks? That's good. That's what we want. It's almost there. It's almost done. Well, was it worth the channel points, guys? Anybody still here? I know Panda's still here. Was it everything you thought it would be? Awesome. That's good. And then... Oh, it's so close. I want to pull it off now, but it's not quite ready. It's so close. It's so close. Yeah, I know, right? I think Ash was here at the very beginning. 20K channel points. No way. I'd be cooking every night.
No, that's too much.
Huh?
That's too much.
What?
Cooking every night.
No, I know. Yeah, 20K channel points. That's way too cheap.
Sometimes I don't want to eat dinner.
Well, I'm glad you wanted to eat dinner tonight, because every weekend. I kind of floated the idea with my boss to let me stream while I was prepping at work. Well, she doesn't want me cooking every night because it's expensive. Like, this was not a cheap meal. This was like a $30 meal for me to make all this. Granted, we're gonna have a lot left over. Like, we're gonna have most of everything. You know, we're gonna have 2 extra pieces of chicken, a bunch of leftover. But it was like $30. This will feed us probably twice, maybe 2.5 times. What?
I'm just tired. A long day.
Missouri urchin. You'll help with the leftovers. We're getting really close.
I don't like company.
Yeah, see how that's turned into like a syrup almost?
Do you want the nanners in there?
Yeah.
Um,
It was getting really close to being done.
you could have just gave me nothing but vegetables and I would have been happy.
She said I could have just given her the vegetables and she would have been happy. Caramel is super easy to make. It's the recipe itself is kind of challenging, but the actual ingredients and stuff, it's not anything crazy. It's just like sugar, heavy cream, a little bit of liquor, which, I mean, I'm sure your parents would get that for you if you told them why you wanted it. And you don't even have to put liquor in it. The recipe I use at work doesn't have liquor in it, I don't think. That recipe doesn't have liquor, does it? I don't think it does.
Never looked at it.
Alright, so this is where we want it. So, see that? Sorry, I'm trying to... See how they almost look like potatoes or something? See how thick that is around it? That's what you want. So then you put it on the ice cream, and then it melts the ice cream a little bit. And there we go. There's the Banana Foster that Ash just had to see that she didn't stick around for. You just felt your blood sugar spike. That's funny. Let's see here. Anybody got any questions or last minute rigmarole or anything? Because I'm about to eat me some dinner here in a second. Yeah, I could do this again at some point. I'm going to throw a raid out here. We're going to go over to my good old friends, James and Michelle. I think everybody in here already knows James and Michelle. They're super cool, super interesting to watch. They're hilarious. They remind me of what me and Curito are going to be like when we're older. Some peanut butter pies. If you're not a sub, if you are a sub, give you all some channel points here with a quick raid. We're going to go in with 16 people. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you missed it, the VOD will be up for, it's up for like a month or so. I'm going to download it tomorrow, chop it up a little bit, and throw it up on YouTube a little bit prettier. Cut out some of the spots where I was like looking for stuff and stuff like that. It'll probably be about 45 minutes if I had to guess when I'm done with it. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, guys. Thank you so much for coming every night. Thank you guys for the channel points. All the channel points you guys spent for this, like this was for you guys. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you felt like it was worth it. If you're new here, feel free to join my Discord. There's a link down below. I'm going to go eat some dinner. I hope you all have a great night. Thank you so much. Let's give James and Michelle some hype. Let me make sure I got their window open. There we go. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much.
Hello. Here for the raid.
Hey, Chris.
Good to see ya. Hello, Miss Pringles. Don't mind me. I'm hitting every tree there is. Base Cadet? No, I'm not insulting. That's a name. How you guys?
Put a bed here.
Oh, I'm attracted to rocks. No, that doesn't sound right. What?
Turn you on, did it?
No. I'm saying, okay, my ship's attracted to rocks.
That sounds better. Hate being out here.
Just finished cooking dinner.
Oh, you poor bugger.
Cooking stream. Wow, cool.
Ah!
Ow! You enjoy your food.
I count this as date night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Is that fair?
Try that.
Alright, too. Like, I didn't really want the chicken.
Okay, don't eat it.
I'm not going to. I like the stuff on top of the chicken.
Did you eat all the scrape all you did? You scraped all the shit off the top of it. That's fucking funny.
And I'm trying to finish my sweet potato too, but
Yeah, this is expensive. But I'm using it as a fucking tax write-off, so.
my potato was expensive. You caught me in the middle of trying to type up my math equations into my Google Doc, but it's fine.
That should be really good, though. That should be fucking amazing.
Probably gonna make $6 too.
I've got to stand here and take this crap.
The hell do you think you're going?
Oh my god.
You we good?
Yeah. Did you just buy plain vanilla ice cream?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Every scenario I play out for you in the end is badly.
Because you overthink everything.
I know. Are you listening to me? What? Yeah. This is a disaster. I distinctly ordered the Leonard Nimoy Mr. Spock cardboard standee. Why would I feel safer with Zachary Quinto at the foot of my bed? I don't know. She was pretty badass material. You're right. I'll give him a shot. Hang on.
Thank you so much for chicken, but
Hey, you have plans for
why
dinner?
don't you keep it?
Wait, it's nice to wear. Tommy, just you and me.
Eat later. Grilled sweet potatoes, great.
Yes, and I think we should go anyway. Nope, can't do it. Sorry, Quinto, I'm going back.
If you and Leonard get back together, Sheldon and I will finally have someone to go on double dates with. Fine, we can double with you too.
Where are you guys going to eat?
Penny?
Do you, Penny, take Leonard to be your lawful
My
wife?
career.
Oh my.
You definitely Well, it's a little late for me to start saying no, isn't it?
Penny.
Sorry.
Just remember, I've got to stop by the drugstore.
Come on now. I'm gonna say it again. Yes.
Because that was been 16 and consider what we end up on saying.
It makes me sick. But then you would have had steak multiple times, so then I would eat like 1 or 2 bites of it. Yeah, there you go.
Hello. I'm Dr. Sheldon Cooper, and welcome to the premiere episode of Sheldon Cooper Presents Fun with Flash. Over the next 52 weeks, you and I are going to explore the dynamic world of vexillology.